I started magnet fishing back in December of 2022. I came out here with some friends, tossed it in, and we started pulling out trash, and I thought it was like really neat and a more accessible way for me to start hunting for other things, especially other treasures that are potentially lost out there. Magnet fishing gained a following pretty quickly, so I host a meetup every Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. here in Fells Point. Magnet fishing works by taking these powerful magnets that are rated from anywhere from about 800 pounds to 3,500 pounds. And with that, I can throw it in the water and then pull it back through. Now it has a magnetic field, but the field is not that wide. So you have to kind of move like in sections as you're pulling it through the water to find cool and interesting items.
I first found out about magnet fishing through a post on social media. I think I saw a post of one of the first groups back in the wintertime, and it looked so exciting, I just had to go check it out. I was hooked immediately, got a magnet, came back the next week, and over time, week by week, we had more and more people coming out and showing up, more and more people seeing our posts and stories of things we were catching. So every week, our group picture will get bigger and bigger and bigger until we had dozens of people showing up at a time.
The Eastern Shore Magnet Fishing Meetup is one that is very near dear to my heart. I started it shortly after Evan started his on the Baltimore side, and I find the environmentalists are more of what the Eastern Shore is about. It's not as much of what it is or how it got there or anything like that. It's just, we like crabs, so we want to give them a better environment to thrive in.
Magnet fishing for me is one part historical excavation, one part environmental restoration. I think I initially got into it because I'm a wildlife biologist by trade, and the ultimate mission we pursue every week here is cleaning out the harbor. There's also been a couple of times where we've had encounters with important wildlife to this area. We did find a baby diamondback terrapin that was entangled in some garbage that we pulled out of the water. We were able to free it, release it back into the Chesapeake Bay, and I think that was really special because that is a threatened species that a lot of people don't get a lot of up-close contact with.
It's really interesting seeing all the different types of items that have been pulled up. Everything from chairs, tables,
Shopping carts and benches,
Bikes,
CO2 tanks,
scooters,
Scooters.
bottle caps, leaf springs of a truck,
a large gas tank.
even one of those luggage carriers for a hotel.
So at the end of every meet, I have folks pile all the trash that they pulled in. Anything that they do not want to keep, they put at the end for a local junk hauler to come through. Some folks ask what inspires me to do this and to do salvage art too. It's just my quest for knowledge. I like learning more. Through all the research I've done for the locations, I've learned what was there beforehand, and that kind of helps pinpoint spots that I think would probably have older items or something historically significant potentially below the waves. One night while fishing back in February, I reeled in this large, rusty shipping hook. It was forged, and you could see that by the graining structure of the steel. And so I cleaned it up, and I've dated it to about the mid-1800s. So we're finding actual old things, and something that can tell a story about not just the artifact, but what the place and what Fells Point was doing back in the 1800s. Like this area behind me was originally filled in with buildings, but then there was a fire in the late 1800s. All that was demoed, pushed into the water, and now you have this beautiful, waterscape and pier area. Magnet fishing really took off after everyone came out and saw all A, the trash that I was pulling out, but B, that they could get involved actively cleaning out the water while having fun. We've grown a nice little small community of folks that have almost become like best friends, it seems like.
What keeps me going is the camaraderie of the sport. There's some awesome people that do this, so it's really fun to hang out with everybody.
I also come out to hang out with this cool group of people that come out every week to magnet fish. It's been a great way to meet a lot of people, make new friends.
I think originally I came for the fascinating finds, and I still do, but what really brings me back is that everyone here is like family now. Everyone is so passionate, so educated. The different perspectives that we get on everything we pull out of the water is just beyond fascinating. It's a way to not just have fun every week, but just keep learning about the world that we live in.